Economic hardship. Nigerians will not die. We will adjust to survive, according to Chris Ngige. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. If Nigerians continue to stretch every time, they said we will survive. I wonder how much is going to be left of us. You know the details. The Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige, said Nigerians will not die, but will adjust to economic hardship in the country. The minister, who in a statement issued on Sunday noted that economic hardship were not peculiar to Nigeria alone, but to the world at large, also noted that the agitation for workers by workers for more wages was not peculiar to Nigeria. Ngige described the trend as a worldwide phenomenon caused by global economic shocks such as COVID-19 pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war. Speaking after receiving the Business, the Excellence and Public Service Award in Abuja, the minister noted that the labor sector world faces threats from multiple and overlapping economic crises, giving rise to the clamor by workers for more wages. He said the other day that I passed through Bailey, they said airport workers were on strike only for 4 days. When I passed through London, the rail workers were on strike only for 3 days. They're all demanding more pay. Workers' demand for more pay is not peculiar to Nigeria, but the problem everywhere in the world today as a result of the global economic crunch occasioned by COVID-19, the war in Ukraine and other things that make it look like everybody would die today. We will not die today. We only have to adjust both as individuals and as a country in order to survive the crunch, he said. On how to stem the tide of perennial strikes in the country, Ngige said the International Labour Organization recognizes social dialogue as the best methodology for addressing industrial issues. According to him, whether the problem is a demand for more wages or a quest for better conditions of service, once discussion commences on a roundtable, it must be given a social face. He, however, regretted that in Nigeria people choose to disobey the law rather than do the right thing, while those who obey the laws insist on due process were condemned as odd. In Nigeria, the man who implements the law is a very wicked and stingy man. He is seen as a man who does not understand what the law says. It is even worse in the government. He warned that if Nigeria must make progress, people should not be made to look odd because they obey the laws of the land. Ngige, however, expressed hope that Nigeria will make tremendous progress if Nigerians obey the laws and do the right things in all the facets of their national life. He thanked Business Day newspaper for finding him worthy and fit and proper for the award and assured that he will not let them down even after May 29th, after which he will no longer invoke the no work, no pay principle against those who want to go on strike. Earlier, while presenting the award, the publisher of Business Day, Frank Aigbogun, acknowledged Ngige's meritorious service to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We congratulate you for how you have distinguished yourself. We congratulate you, not just you, but your team in the ministry, including the permanent secretary, directors, and staff. We thank you so much for the service and proudly say that you are an example. So it is, thank God though, the Nigerian government don't come outside. First of all, he said that we are going to adjust. That's the headline. That's what he picked. But here in the body of the news, it is said that this thing what they go through for Nigeria, not be only us to go through. So you get many countries where they go through. Now they're not the reason like human beings. So as then they tell us, say, fine, then get many countries they go through. They should also be ready to do what other countries are doing. I mean, not be so. Now, so it's supposed to be now. I be having now you see them. But the thing is, how much long more are we going to bear? You see the difference between other countries and us is that doing the other countries before they get to this point in other countries, they were treating their workers well. Some of them, though not all, some of them were treating their workers well. And now when the crunch can't start, when they can't date to okay, you must tie belly, they understandable. But Nigerian workers have always been, even when we experience oil, but where we say money day, where we say they even do Festac that year, Festival of Arts and Culture, where we say go on say that to spend money, say Nigeria get too much money. They know they pay our workers well that time more. As in after that period, even when the oil see the boom, they know still start to pay Nigerians well. Alright. Yeah, so we are already used to tightening our belt so much so that right now the belt is no longer has any flesh but mere skeleton. And that is it. It's like some people have exhausted everything. This thing I'm saying is no jokes. It is not a joke. We don't adjust our beds so no flesh. That place where built the day, flesh no, they are only bone. This sign of the economic hardship is a proof that APC government which you serve have failed woefully. That was why we in Nigeria fought hard with our voters' card to end the terrible leadership. By God's grace, we will claim it back very soon. And I'm sorry, let me take us back to a particular news where somebody said people are willing for Buhari to extend his stay. He said Buhari that people wanted to leave. They now want him to extend his stay because they don't want Bola Tinubu. And I'm saying no too, it is different, darling. And why it is different, my dear, is because in Buhari's case, we're already enduring it. We do not want to continue enduring it till the kingdom come. We want to endure Buhari. Hoping the court, they said, okay, to open the court will do the right thing in the case of, P2B and the court and INEC. And then, hoping that when the court does the right thing, everybody will be saying they good for Nigeria, could come in, come make Nigeria better. So that at least flesh go they cover the bone small. Okay. Nigerians choose hardship over enjoyment and prosperity. Therefore, they take whatever comes with their choice. The day Nigerians chose Buhari as president, that was when the choice was made. Tinubu's presidency was decided in 2014. That is why it was his turn. Until Nigerians decide to take back their country from criminals, they have to adjust to whatever it is. And sadly, it is correct. If you do not do the right thing, if election come, if you sit down for your house, after all, like go vote, I vote in 2023, they no give us what we vote for. They know do this one. If you sit down for your house, now you go. The thing is, whether you go vote, whether you no go vote, you go still touch you. All right. Waiting concern a piece of supporters with this good news. It is we that wasted our vote is referring to. You are proud of the economic hardship. We understand this regime. Clap hands for yourself for being part of the regime that caused pains for the masses. Well done, sir. Okay. Imagine such statement. You intentionally inflict pains and agony on Nigerians and say Nigerians will survive it because it is your good pleasure to see people wallow in hardship and struggle without salvaging the situation. Well, the thing, I just hope that we are making sense that we are the tellers, Nigerians, not be everything when we go endure. Go get the times we go speak up. And not be everything we go speak. Sometimes we have to walk the talk. A lot of us during this election, we did not walk the talk. Some of us seated back and waited. Some of us walked the talk for just the presidential. And when it was time for the governorship election and other elections, we did not do the right thing. We no come outside. We run, go back, say, oh, they did this in the presidential. We're not going to go out. We must be ready to fight. Make that bone. Make it no go break. Oh. You don't tie belts. You don't tie rich where bone dey. Make it no go tie the belt so they bone go break. All right, on those notes, you have turned to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest